Welcome to another episode of Tech Demystified, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of technology and innovation. I'm your host, and today we're unpacking an incredibly exciting development from NVIDIA, specifically something called NVIDIA Ingest. Now, if you think about the massive amounts of data we encounter every day, like reports, research papers, and PDFs, it's a lot to process, right? Well, NVIDIA is on a mission to simplify all of that. So, what exactly is NVIDIA Ingest? It's an early access set of microservices designed to take those complex and messy unstructured documents and convert them into something far more user-friendly, metadata, and easily retrievable text. Think of it like having an incredibly smart assistant who can sift through mountains of documents and tell you what's relevant. Imagine Googling without having to deal with all the noise. Instead, you get exactly what you need, distilled and clean. Now let's break this down a bit. When we say unstructured data, we're referring to information that doesn't follow a specific format. It could be anything from text-heavy articles to scans of handwritten notes. This type of data is notoriously tricky to analyze. So NVIDIA Ingest comes in as a powerful ally in this data taming journey. Why is this important? Well, it opens up possibilities for businesses and researchers alike. For instance, consider a medical researcher delving into decades' worth of clinical trial reports. With NVIDIA Ingest, that researcher can quickly extract relevant findings, saving countless hours that would have otherwise been spent navigating dense and complex texts. Speaking of time saving, let's think about the efficiency factor. The ability to parse through hundreds of thousands of documents in a matter of moments is game-changing. It's similar to having a library at your fingertips, where you can instantaneously pull out relevant books and chapters without ever having to browse the shelves. And let's be honest, who hasn't felt overwhelmed by the sheer scale of information available online? But how does it work? Well, it leverages advanced machine learning algorithms to understand context and semantics, even in poorly formatted documents. It's almost like it has the ability to read between the lines, grasping the intent and extracting essential data. That's a huge leap forward from traditional methods, which often rely on keyword matching. Think of it as upgrading from a basic flashlight to a smart spotlight. Now let's take a moment to think about how this affects everyday people, not just large enterprises or researchers. Imagine trying to deal with your personal finances, and you have receipts, bank statements, and contracts all scattered about. With something like NVIDIA Ingest, you could potentially have an app that organizes all of that data for you, providing clear insights on your spending habits, or even suggesting how to save more. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought. How do you envision the future of document processing will affect your life? More efficient workplaces, clearer communications, or maybe even a world where your time is spent on what truly matters, not sorting through data. In summary, NVIDIA Ingest represents a significant leap in how we handle unstructured information. It promises to reduce the noise, enhance our understanding, and ultimately give us more time to focus on the big picture. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Tech Demystified. I hope you found it insightful and thought-provoking. Until next time, keep exploring the technologies that shape our world.